Welcome back to the Breakfast Show this Thursday morning. You're still with Hanson and Daphne in the house,
Yes.
and we have our second guest.
And now we're going downhill all the way.
Downhill, as mentioned earlier on, doesn't mean
Not
a
the
bad
show.
thing.
Not the show.
It doesn't mean a bad thing.
Yeah.
In fact, the faster you go downhill in this case, the better you are.
The better chances of you to win. Of course, we're referring to the Malaysian Downhill Super Series. And in Malaysia, of course, it's mountain biking, downhill. And apparently, you get up to as fast as 50 kilometers per
That sounds
hour.
dangerous.
Woo! Imagine all that adrenaline rushing through your body.
Well, let's ask the men themselves with regards to this sport. We've got Rizal and Zure here to talk more about this very relatively new sport, actually. I've never heard about it until today.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys.
Yeah.
Morning. Yeah, it's pretty new, but the racing in Malaysia has been going around for...
I mean, bicycle, in general, mountain biking has been in Malaysia since the 90s.
Yeah.
Downhill started picking up in 2000 or slightly...
So what would the difference be of mountain biking and downhilling? I don't know. Just
basically, if you,
let the lady know.
if you just compare to downhill skiing, there's cross-country skiing and the downhill skiing. So basically, we are doing downhill on a bicycle. So we start from the top. We go down with a 1 minute interval, and whoever reaches down the fastest wins.
That's the winner.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so it's all about speed. It's all about getting down the fastest time.
Without getting injured.
Keep your fingers crossed.
If you're lucky,
But what else does it involve with, in terms of skill? What kind of other skills does it really involve? I mean, besides having the kahunas to do it.
I think what you need to do is to have very good fitness, because unlike a cross-country race where it's more endurance, downhill race is like a sprint. So average time is about 2 to 3 minutes. So you must be able to hang on your bike and pedal full power for about 2-3 minutes. And by the time you get bottom, if you're really using all your energy, you've got so much lactic in your legs and all that stuff.
It's burning up.
It's burning up. So you need to be able to keep your focus, know your lines, and basically hold on tight, really.
So you are going downhill already, so you're already picking up speed, and on top of that, you're pedaling faster to go faster.
Wherever you can.
God, Rizal and Zure, you guys
You'll be
nuts.
dodging trees,
dodging trees, rocks.
Other people on the road also.
It'll be a close track. So no one else can get on the track.
I know, but you've got other races too. I mean, how many would...
We've got a minute apart, so hopefully that guy doesn't crash.
Okay, so that's a safer precaution. Now, Rizal
there we go.
and
We actually
Zure,
have footage right now.
How did you guys get into this crazy sport?
Look at that.
Yeah, if you look at the video now, that's Rizal on the video chasing me in the front. Back to your question again. I started riding downhill because I was intrigued with the speed. Because cross-country riding just doesn't do it to me, because I don't have the legs to pedal uphill. So I pick up downhill, and then I started to loving it. And from there, I keep on racing, and it's becoming from passion to work now.
Where is this, actually?
This is actually in Bukit Ramli, off Bukit Traka. It's about 15 minutes from Shah Alam.
Shah Alam,
I see.
Okay, either one of you can answer this. Any horrible injuries?
Talk about injuries.
Zure is the Mr. Injuries.
Oh dear,
I've picked up a lot of injuries. I've got 9 broken bones. I've got 22 screws in my body.
Goodness, Lord Almighty. Are you married? Does your wife actually allow you to pursue this sport?
Next year.
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm married, and my daughter keeps on telling us when I come back, Daddy, do you have blood?
Show me the blood. But yeah, I mean, you've been racing since 2002, right? And so 8 years, definitely you accumulate some injuries. But does it not deter you to say, don't do it?
Yeah, when you crash, the first thing comes to your mind is like, I won't be riding next week. So
crazy.
After a while, after 6 months, and you're back on the saddle and you feel good about it. So yeah, so always remember to have fun riding. Then you're sorted.
But you've sort of overcome that fear of crashing.
After 100 and 200 races, yeah, of course.
I mean, you don't go there, show up for a race weekend, and straight away bomb down. You're there about 3-4 days before to walk the track and.
There's even racing lines for this? I thought only in a,
there is definitely racing lines. The idea is to try and carry as much speed into corners and trying to find the easiest line through the roughest sections. So the guys who can find the elusive line will be the winner end of the day. So everybody's got their different secret lines that they want to take, that they want to share.
Speaking of rough and easy, is it easier if the ground's a little bit damp or dry, or how?
It depends, you know. Some of us love it when it's wet, whereas others prefer when it's dry.
Do you change your tires according to that?
Is that
Yeah, we've got different
You have,
tires.
it's like a full-fledged race then.
It's a full-fledged race.
Except it's lighter and you don't emit carbon dioxide. That's
Absolutely.
good. No pit stops. Doesn't cost you like millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Not like that.
I mean, it's cheaper than if you like photography.
Okay, yes.
You know, so.
Hey, but those bikes aren't cheap, also. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
No, those lenses.
Okay,
That's true. The lenses are the ones that
we
can
just
be quite...
witnessed a
crash,
fall.
yeah.
Yeah. Goodness.
Yeah, it's part and parcel. But the good thing about
What kind of gear do you wear actually for
full face helmet?
Okay.
Elbow pads, knee pads, body armor at some points.
That's good. So safety is very important.
Safety is very important.
Yeah,
Safety
but
is very
going
important.
at that speed sometimes and because of some of the objects around your environment, you can't control that.
You
right?
can't.
Yeah.
So it's, you have to be prepared for all that. And I think the races are open from youth straight up to guys in the 50s.
Wow. How young are your youth?
The youngest guy was Adrian Aker from Singapore, and he is about 10 years old.
What?
Is it?
Yeah, he's about 10 years old.
Fearless 10 years
So
old.
how many categories do you guys have?
In 2011, we will have 7 categories, including women's.
I was just going to ask you that. Looks like something that would probably...
category, hardtail, and also Master B for the 40 and above.
Okay.
40 and above.
Oh, that surely hurts the posterior. Look at that. Ouch.
The bikes have full suspension. This is Adrian right here.
Okay.
So a small boy, 10 years old, did the big drop.
Yeah.
So he's got, big kahunas.
So
For a small man.
Yeah.
So let's say Hanson and I want to try out downhill racing.
Oh, I've done.
Oh, you've done it?
I've done mountain. Yeah.
So what do you require? I mean, surely you need at least a decent bike, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, if you want to start into the race, all you need is a hardtail.
Yeah.
What's a hardtail? Sorry.
But
without
rear
suspension.
suspension.
Without
You
suspension.
know, it's cheap for you to get.
Oh.
I mean, the bikes can get up to anything like 20,000 ringgit.
You're joking.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
So
Maybe I'll
It's the
stick to
suspension
photography
that
then.
costs the most money.
yeah, exactly.
It's a suspension.
So if you're really interested, you want to try, we recommend going out there and buying a hardy hardtail and start playing around, see if you like it.
Yeah. Go to Frim first. Like Frim is like an easy, nice.
Well, yeah, what are some of the places that
route.
you can go downhill?
The
Nearby,
nearest probably is
Nearest to here is
Kiara.
Kiara. Oh, but that is scary.
here.
Yeah.
Kiara is scary.
But Kiara,
Kiara
again,
is
there's a lot of
technical.
network. There's a lot of trails that you can choose from your level.
That's
so
true as well.
It's a good playing ground, training
Okay.
ground, yeah.
Yeah, and the closest one as well.
Exactly, it's in the middle of town, so.
My New Year resolution to go downhilling with these guys.
That would be
Live life to the edge, man.
quite extreme. I didn't actually I did one track at Frim where you had to cycle all the way up the steep route and
No, we
then
take the
it
truck
down.
up.
You take the truck up.
We take the truck up.
See, that's smart.
Is there like a course or something, like a base, someone who can train?
Yeah, because you guys are from the Malaysian Downhill Association, right?
Yes, we are. Both of us are in the committee, the general committee for the association. The association basically is by athletes for athletes. I mean, it's a new sport, and if you compare us to road cycling, we are so young.
Yeah.
And MNCF has done such a fabulous job with our road teams. I think Azizul and the team just won gold in South America this year. So MDHSS came about whereby we wanted to take a proactive approach. Rather than waiting for the government to initiate things, we took it upon ourselves and
naturally.
It takes too long to wait.
Organizers, we organize the race. We work with partners who are organizers to create the series. So we're like an umbrella body, trying to promote the sport, trying to develop it, trying to arrange a national series every year. So those are the main aims. Hopefully we can get someone good enough to the World Cups next few years.
Yeah,
so that's the drive or objective of MDHSS.
Who's like the #1 country right now in downhilling? I'm calling it downhilling now.
Country is in globally?
Yeah.
The #1 guy is Sam Hill from Australia.
Trust the Aussies to do
Aussies
extreme stuff like that. They're probably one of the first ones to do it anyway.
Exactly. Well, thank you so very much.
Yeah.
I've got to hook up
So
with you guys to go
okay,
and
for our
find out
viewers
how to do
who
this.
would like to even you know, get in touch with someone from maybe from the MDHA to sort of like try out the sport, what do you have to do?
There's a website actually.
Yeah, I think if you go to www.downhill.com.my.
Okay. www.downhill.com.my.
That is the 2011 series website.
Okay.
And there's also should be some links to local websites where you can ask questions and drop us a line and you can join us for a race or something.
Cool.
So if you felt that 2010 was somewhat, you know, a little bit
slow
and sluggish, and you want to spice things up next year, perhaps downhilling is your key to that.
Could be your sport, but you know what? Do buy the gear to protect yourself. I think that's
Head up. Might as well just get insurance as well.
That's a wise decision. Anyhow. Anyway, thank you, gentlemen, for coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
You know, keep riding, I think. Yeah.
And good luck in looking for your World Cup. One of you, maybe.
First race.
And jangan lupakan kita kalau dah famous semua tu. Jangan lupa.
First race 2011 is in March, 5th and 6th of March in Johor.
Okay, let us know, and we really want to find out more with the
Or we'll cover it or something, I'll break the show. Yeah. On that note, let's take a quick break, but when we come back, it's almost time to wrap up the show this Thursday morning, so don't go anywhere.